Hi guys, it's Cindy with the Resale Remedy. If I sound funny, I've got that bite thing in my mouth trying to correct my jaw. So if I sound funny, I'm lisping, it is this bite thing, and I would take it out, but I've been threatened by my dentist. If I take it out, he's gonna know. He said he's gonna get mad. So I've got to keep it in permanently for the next 6 months. So it's very annoying and it's aggravating, and I apologize. So if I sound like I'm lisping, I am. All right, today we're going to do what's sold on eBay. And we're going to go through a few things and talk about a few things and how much I paid for it and how much I got for the item. And I really should have wrote that down. Hopefully I can think about it in my head. But anyway, my she shed is already getting cluttered. I kid you not. I have already cluttered this thing up. And I have to say I'm not impressed. Can you see? I am not impressed with the new lighting set I got for this building. I really like the umbrella lighting better. If you guys notice any of my pictures on eBay or Poshmark, I mean, they don't look as good. So I'm going to play with it some more, but I got a feeling this stuff's going to go on eBay real soon unless my daughter wants it, because I'm not impressed. Really not impressed. Boy, that sun is like right in that window, isn't it? Isn't it? If you guys go onto my Instagram, you'll see the little tortoises. I put them on there this morning, and it's resell the bottom slash remedy at Instagram.com, or however they do it. I don't know how to do it. But anyway, okay, you guys want to jump right into it? We can, and we'll go ahead and talk about a few things while we're going through it. I don't want to take up a good portion of your time today, but we will go ahead and start with eBay. I'm not going to do Poshmark or Mercari simply because I haven't had many sales on those in the past couple of weeks, so we're not going to do them. You know, I'm going to wait and gather them up. In fact, maybe one or two of these you might have saw before. I don't know. But, all right, here we go. We're going to jump into it. And let me see if I can get the screen down lower. And there we are. Not this one. I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. So let's go over here. All right. This was one that I picked up in Atlanta. It's a Free People. Oh, let me get that off of there. Free People tunic. And I tell you what, I had listed this. I cross-posted it. I expected it to sell on Poshmark. I really did. I expected it to sell on Poshmark. I never got it posted to Mercari, thank goodness. But and I'll tell you why. This little thing absolutely drove me nuts. My daughter picked this out for me in Atlanta. She was so tickled for me to get this. This was new with tags. Cute, huh? So new with tags. So I cross-posted it, and I got an offer on, and this is a warning to you guys what to do. I got an offer on, not an offer, I got a like, and I sent an offer to the person. Had 24 hours for the offer before it expired, okay, so that person could respond. And so anyway, within that 24 hours, it sold on eBay. Yes. So I go over to Poshmark really quick, and well, it sold overnight. Everything on eBay for some reason for me sells overnight. But anyway, I went over to Poshmark that morning. I'm sitting here. I haven't got my contacts in or anything, you know. And yeah, I wear reading glasses and contacts. But anyway, I haven't got them in. So I'm sitting here trying to delete the item, you know, off of Poshmark because it's really easy peasy to do that. And I push delete. And it said, no, you can't do it. You have offer out there. You have 11 hours left. And I'm like, no, no. So I did again, and it wouldn't do it. I'm like, oh, no. And so I'm thinking to myself, whoever this person was that I offered it to it, they're going to buy it. Now, here's the thing. I made more money selling it on eBay than I would have with the offer that I offered somebody on Poshmark. So in a panic, I call my daughter because she's she's better at Poshmark than I am. She even went to the what is that Poshmark meetup thing? It was in Atlanta, I believe. She even went to that. And but anyway, she's better at that than I am. So she told me, "No worries, Mom, don't worry. You can apologize to the customer and you can cancel the offer." I had already planned on offering her something in my closet for free for her trouble. But and telling her, that the item was no longer available. I didn't want to tell her that I resold it on another platform, of course. But anyway, okay, so that being said, I shipped it off yesterday and the 11 hours were up and she didn't want the top. So everything was good, but I did have a slight panic attack there. So beware. If you are offering someone an offer on Poshmark and you do have it cross-posted, you might want to take it down on the other platforms just until that offer expires and then put it back up. But what she was telling me is that Poshmark isn't like eBay. They don't really like it isn't points against you for canceling an order. They don't charge it as points against you, like eBay does. I mean, you can do something wrong on eBay and they come after you now. They'll even take your store away if you do something too wrong. But eBay's a toughie now. But anyway, that was that story on that little purple top. And oh my goodness, I'm like, that was amazing. But it did sell. It sold for the $30 that you see in front of you, and they paid shipping on it. And I believe our cost on that, see, my daughter picked out, I believe it was $4.99. I want to say $4.99. It was at Salvation Army, and I want to say it's $4.99. So there was profit made on the top, so no worries in that respect. And anyway, let's go on to the next item. Okay, guys. All right, this was a Lane Bryant Dressy Glitz t-shirt, and it was really cute. It was a bigger size t-shirt for the larger ladies, and it was brand new with tags. Very nice little glitzy shirt. And I don't know if you can see the glitz real well, but no, right up in there, but or maybe on this picture. I love doing the side boob shot. I don't know what it is about the side boob shot. I think it's just so appealing, but hey, that's just me. But anyway, I got the full $18 for this and shipping, and the cost on this was free because this was a donation from a friend. And it was a really good buy for somebody, and I'm happy for them. And let's go on to the next one. Okay, this right here was a Turnberry Easy Care um, long sleeve shirt for men. And as you can see, this was new with tags. For some reason, it comes with this little ruler. See that? See that? I don't know what that's all about. I have no idea, but I left it on there. Um, but it was new with tags. Very handsome shirt. Very handsome. I got this at Goodwill for 99 cents. Yes, you can go through there and seriously, you can find good buys at Goodwill. I got a good review on it. The man was very happy. And, or well, a woman bought it. I'm assuming she bought it for a man, but well, maybe not. But it's a very handsome shirt. And I took a best offer of 20 on this and got 20 for it and shipping. So paying 99 cents for it, I think I made a little bit of a profit on there. And most of my things, guys, you'll notice they're either free, I get them for free, or get them for 99 cents. Boy, I'm lisping so bad. But um, my Goodwill does 99 cent Sunday, and I love that because when I go to 99 cent Sunday on my Goodwill, I know that I can turn a profit. I can sell it really low. Now, these are some of the higher things that sold this month. Really surprised me. We'll get some of the cheaper stuff in just a moment. I apologize, guys. But anyway, that was a good buy, and that's what I usually like to do. All right, next one. Okay, this is it's a very small. I mean, really, this should have been listed as an extra small, but the tag said small, and it wasn't a children's. It really was. And I did put measurements and everything on it. This actually went to Canada. I had a Canadian buyer buy this. She did actually pay the full $18. I shipped it to Kentucky, and then she pays for it from there. And it is already, it should be reaching her actually today, actually. So anyway, it's a very, very nice jacket, new with tags. And this again, guys, I found this at Goodwill. I'm not kidding you. I look through and I take my time. I usually spend about 3 hours in my Goodwill because usually on Sunday, that's about my max time I can spend is 3 hours. And most of the time is two, to be honest with you, because I usually have to get groceries and everything like that after I go to Goodwill. So they open at 10 o'clock, and I try to get out of there by noon. But by the time I check out and everything like that, it's really closer to 1. But anyway, this is a nice jacket, and it's sold. 99¢, guys. This too, 99¢. Never in my life have I heard of this brand, but the blouse, and this is we'll talk about brands at the end of the show. I'm going to talk about a few things, but I'd never heard of this, and this is something to throw out there to you. Just because you've never heard of the brand does not mean it won't sell. This was a tunic type shirt, and it was a 1X, which is a good size, and you can see the uniqueness of it. It's completely see-through, beautiful, beautiful blouse. I particularly wouldn't wear it because that's not me, but beautiful blouse. And I'd never in my life heard of this name. Of course, I'm not really good with names, but this one I'd never heard of. So I listed this, and I tried to put as many criteria in the title up here, and that's what you want to have to do is put what you think people are going to search for, because if this is not a name brand that people are searching for, you'll want to put stuff like ruffled, crinkled, black blouse, sheer, so they can find it. And of course, that size 1X, because people will just type in 1X. But this was a good buy. I don't No, I did not. I paid 99¢ for it. I did not take a best offer on this, and it was very light to ship, and they paid shipping. Oh my God, this has been in my closet since I started, just about. This has been in my closet. Well, I want to say closet on, look at me, I'm talking posh talk. In eBay, it's been in my eBay store for probably a year and a half. This picture is horrible. This really is, because this was not dull looking like this. This was not. It was a nice black. I don't know, maybe I tried to lighten it up and I just washed the color out. But it could be why it sat there so long. But I had it on Poshmark as well. I cross-posted it. It still didn't sell. So I'm going to tell you a little secret. And I learned this from my daughter. St. John does sell, especially by Marie Gray. Okay, but when it comes to St. John Sport by Marie Gray, this it does not sell. St. John Sport will sit, and it's a lower end of the St. John line. I thought it was a kind of a cute. I mean, it was really in good condition. Like I said, I washed it out. But I thought it was really, really cute. But anyway, it did not sell, but it did sell. I did take a best offer of $30, and they paid shipping. So I did finally sell it. Alrighty. Next, always pick up Levi's, guys. I don't care. I don't care what it is, as long as it is Levi's and in good condition. Levi's will still sell. I don't care what anybody tells you, Levi's will still sell. This right here was a short pant. I like to call them short pant because they only come up to right below the knee, on the calf. And this was a shaping boot cut, and it was a 30 waist, which is an average woman's size. and it did sell. And actually, it sold for full price. I paid 99 cents for it. Oh, the St. John's. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. I paid 99 cents for that St. John's. Yes, I did. So anyway, um, the Levi's here paid 99 cents for them. And guys, like I've always told you, look inside, make sure there's no stains or anything like that. Test the zipper out and look at those cuffs. Now, some jeans, if the cuff, the bottom of the leg cuff is worn, I have had good luck with jeans that are distressed like that, that are already kind of raggedy on the ends and everything. Uh, People like that. People like that it's already been worn in for them, and they they still sell. Oh my goodness, I'm having issues talking today. I'm so sorry. Okay. Alrighty, but this one did sell 99 cents, and I got full price that I was asking for it, and it was a good buy. This right here had been on my store for a little while. Is such a cute blouse. And what I'm thinking is the reason it sat so long is because this was all messed up. I should have thought this out a little better because uh, there's spelling errors, there's everything. But anyway, somebody saw through that and saw it was a cute blouse. I took a best offer of $6 on this, $6 and some change. And they paid shipping, and I paid 99 cents for this, but it was a really cute blouse. This right here went to overseas. This went to Europe. A customer bought this. She paid full price for it, plus the shipping. It went to Kentucky and then was sent over her. She's already got it, left a review. Everything's good to go. It was a cute little t-shirt. It was like a crop, like goes to the waist. Anyway, anytime you see anything like this with designs and especially with the things around the sleeve like that, pick it up as long as it's in good condition. Warning with the white t-shirts, you do need to not just look at the front and the back, you do need to look out underneath the arm and make sure there's no deodorant stains. White t-shirts are notorious for deodorant stains. I kid you not. So, just watch the white shirts. We always look at black as looking for the fading from the black, but white t-shirts too, guys. I mean, you're going to look on stains on the front and the back, of course, that's just normal, but lift that arm and look inside, make sure there's no deodorant stains. Nobody wants that, and they're not as easy to get out as you think. OxyClean can do just so much, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, guys, onward to the next one. I don't know how many I put up here, but I may have shown you this before, but I always pick up White House Black Market. I don't know what it is about it. It doesn't sell for some people, but for me, it sells very, very well. Every time I get White House Black Market in my store, almost said closet again, in my store, it sells. And people love it. This was a beautiful, beautiful jacket. And I didn't have it in there very long. Oh, I paid 99 cents for the peanuts too, guys. And I didn't have it in there very long and paid 99 cents for it. And let me see if I got a picture of the inside. Yes. I want you to see the inside. Isn't that gorgeous how they put the little chain? It was just such a nice little jacket and a good size, at size 10. Beautiful. So I don't know if I showed you this before. I think I took a best offer on this. I said I wish I wrote it down. There was a best offer. I don't remember how much it was, but I'm sure it was over 20. And I paid 99 cents for it, and they paid shipping. So good sale. Good sale right there. Next, Tommy Hilfiger still sells. Yes, it does. I don't care what anybody says to you. Tommy still sells. These I expected to sit for a long time in my closet, but they didn't. They actually sold. I thought they were going to sell on Poshmark because I had some Lycras on there for it, but they never sold. But this, I think I took $12 on this. I think I took 12 on this. I should write these things down once again. But they paid shipping, 99 cent fine, guys. 99 cent again. These are Walter Hagen men's golf shorts. Now, this time of the year, I'm about to knock things over down here. This time of the year, all the guys are getting back up on the golf course, and everybody's going to start doing those sports thingies and everything like that. So if you got any athletic wear, get it listed. And I'll say this again. I don't care I don't care if it's a coat, shorts, a bathing suit, all during the year. List it. Don't wait. Don't hold this stuff up and wait for the holiday. Don't hold this stuff up and wait for the season. List it. Because if it's not listed, it can't sell. And if it just sits there, if it sits there, it sits there. Now, unless you got one of those a smaller store where you only got a minimum of like 100 listings or 250 listings, then in that case you might want to, if you don't want to spend the extra listing fee, you might want to hold off on listing some of the stuff until the season's appropriate. But otherwise, if you got a store and you got room and you don't mind paying the insertion fees, or if you got free insertion fees coming to you, go ahead and get all this stuff up there, because it can't sell if it's in a box. Seriously, guys, can't sell if it's in a box. Or in my case, in several boxes on the floor. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But okay, next. All right, let me back up and then we start to tell you about this. I get this email. From eBay telling me what top clothing, since I'm a clothing seller, blah blah blah, and these are some of the top brands you want to look at that are selling right now. I lost the email. I was going to show it to you guys. I lost the email because it was absolutely ridiculous for someone like me, but I appreciate the efforts that eBay put into it, sending it to me. So I get on there and I'm looking up, okay, well, they want me to see the top clothing brands. So I type in top selling women's clothing. I get this. Okay. I got LuLaRoe, and a sexy bra, and a buttless underpants, and Lauren Ralph Lauren. Look at the pricing on this stuff, though, guys. Look how cheap it is. I love the buttless underpants, man. Everybody should have some, right? But apparently LuLaRoe sells good, and a lot of people are going for the casual clothing, according to eBay. Oh, there's the buttless underpants again. Okay. I did not need to see that again. But anyway, t-shirts, things like that. T-shirts always sell. But this is not what they sent me. It was more like this. And let me show you this now, guys. Okay, so I go on to Google and I look the top 4 women's clothing brands. And I will put this link down below. So if you guys want to see what this was, it's from www.thebalancesmb.com. And no, what is that? Is that backward slash or I don't know. Anyway, / top selling women clothing on eBay. All right, so on eBay, here is one of the things. Now this is not put out by eBay. This is just a small business site. But anyway, it gives you a few tips on things. Easy to find, easy to purchase, easy to resell, easy to store. And this is about clothing mainly. Okay, this is not about your hard goods, mainly about clothing. So study. That's what, I mean, everybody will tell you that. Study. The more you study, the more you make. The more you can be knowledgeable and make. And follow fashion leaders on Instagram. I don't do that. I don't have that kind of time. Pay attention what advertise in the fashion magazines. I don't have that kind of time either. And study eBay's completed listings. I don't do that. I don't have that kind of time. I will, when I'm sitting on the couch, I will look at other people's stores that they are having good sales with, that friends have told me about, and I will go through all that. I do as much research as I possibly can with the limited time that I do have. And because you guys know what my life is all about. I should just video my whole life so you'll know what I'm doing during the day. Okay, and you got to understand your profit margin. And like I said, anything will sell for 99 cents. That's what they're saying here. I don't want to sell it for 99 cents. I want to pay 99 cents to resell it. So, you know, I'm going to pay 99 cents for the product so I can resell it a higher profit. So even the stuff I get for 99 cents, if I sold it for like $10, like they're saying here, then, you know, I'm making a profit. Anthropologie. Here's the first one, okay? Anthropologie. we all have heard of Anthropologie, at least the clothing sellers we have. You hard good guys, just hang in there with me. And we're going to talk hard goods because I'm going to get back into hard goods. I know I said I was going away with it and let my husband do it all, but I'm not doing it. I want to put some more hard goods on. I do like some hard goods. Okay, so anyway, back to Anthropologie. And Anthropologie has what they call sub-brands. And in this article gives you some examples of the sub-brands. So if you're looking up, you're at the thrift store and you find these, Isabel Bird, Tabitha, Field and Flower, and on and on and on. These are sub-brands of Anthropologie, okay? And these, according to eBay and according to this small business website, these are good selling brands. Okay, now not all of us can get to these good selling brands, but every once in a while we might run across one or two. All right, next is St. John. Now we just talked about my St. John that I just sold, but I did not, this is not to be, St. John is its own name. And they're telling you here, don't confuse it. Now, at my thrift store, there is tons of this. St. John Bay. You see that? That is not the same as St. John. Okay? St. John Bay is sold at JCPenney's. It's JCPenney's brand. Now, if you do pick up St. John Bay, pick it up for 99¢, guys, because you're not going to get much for it. I mean, you'll be lucky if you get $10 for it. Okay, because St. John Bay does not sell. Before I realized the difference, I had picked up a whole bunch of St. John's. Yes, I did eventually sell it, but I practically gave it away. But that's the difference there. Anyway, under St. John's, this is what sells the best for them. And this blazers, cardigans, dresses, outerwear, pants, skirts, suits, sweaters, swimwear, and tops. So pretty much everything sells for them, okay? I had a couple of blazers and a couple of jackets, and they are just that. My daughter, on the other hand, she can sell it. Next is Eileen Fisher. Now, it's Eileen Fisher. I don't really know a lot about it. But Eileen Fisher, you can look at the names, and I don't think there's any sub-brands for Eileen Fisher. I didn't see any in the article. So some of her stuff, though, especially her linen, it sells pretty good. So if you see Eileen Fisher and you do find a linen, pick it up. You know, because this is the high-end department stores, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom's, Neiman Marcus. And it does sell. Okay, now this is everybody's, I mean, Ralph Lauren, the black label. Now, here's the thing. Ralph Lauren has all different kind of labels, you know, that I've come across. I've got purple, I have found a black, and the main one is a green. I don't have a green hanging out, but I might over there in the men's. But anyway, it is considered like they say right here, the holy grail of Ralph Lauren line. So if you find the Ralph Lauren black label, that's the one you want to pick up. You've also got Chaps, Polo, Sport, Polo, Lauren Jeans, and Ralph Lauren. So, and they're moderately priced, as it says right here. I've got all that. I find all of that at my store, at my thrift store for 99¢. Black label, it's a hit and miss. And if I do pick up a black label, trust me, in my thrift store, and I love my Goodwill, do not get me wrong, but I will look it over thoroughly to see why they still got it in my store for 99¢. So I do look over that black label really good. So I suggest to any of y'all, if you do find that black label and your thrift store is not high end, look it over really good. But anyway, that's the 4 top selling brands on eBay according to the small business. And this is a woman's clothing brand, guys. I didn't look up men's, but this is woman's. But anyway, if I hope this helped somebody. I really do. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Look at this mess. I need a makeover so bad. And I've been watching the show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy on Netflix. I love that show. Absolutely love that show. So if five gorgeous guys storm through that door right now, I will race them to their car because I need it. I will race them. I don't want you to look around. I don't want you to go through my stuff. Let's just get in the car. Let's go fix this up, okay? But anyway, so I seriously need five gorgeous guys to storm through that door and come get me. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to go through some what solds, have a little chit chat with you. And my husband has called twice, so I'm assuming he wants me to call him back. Sorry for the lisping. Go to Instagram and look at Squirtle. His name is not Squirtle, but that's what they called him on the Wade Venture show when he did a reseller interview with me last year. But his name's Toby, and go see him and Timmy and Tiny. They're on there in their little house, and I'll take more pictures of the farm out here as we go along. So, and I do have it set up on my other computer now, and I'm trying to switch everything over. I can get all the video off of my phone onto there really quick, and I'll be showing you more stuff. But in the meantime, this is Cindy, the Resale Remedy, and have a great weekend, guys. Take care.